Previously on Transmissions from Colony 1.
The close approach launch window has arrived, and that window will shut in less than 2 weeks. All personnel on both planets is ordered to resume their duties at once. There still remains one final option for intercepting the comet, a kinetic intercept. We're going to launch a Maya rocket from Mars orbit using multiple engine burns and a gravity assist from Jupiter, and then intercept its trajectory using the force generated from the rocket's speed. A remote launch for Jupiter. This is going to be an unmanned mission, correct? Yes, definitely.
Who would rather go to Mars than stay here? Stand up and say your piece. Convince me.
We've received word from Earth. Commander Lee's ordered an immediate recommencement of all Earth to Mars operations and is offering any assistance she and her crew can provide to intercept mission's efforts.
We gotta figure out this radiation problem or else we'll need to start drawing straws.
No one's drawing straws. We may need a manned pilot.
As I suspect you would. What? No.
Consider yourself volunteered.
You can't force me to do this, Sam. No!
Primary engine shutdown complete. Main capsule separation initiated. Main capsule separation complete. Initiating ion engine stir. Commence secondary burn positioning.
Approach launch window.
Fedor, sit back so I can start this treatment. 8 days. And you are confident you can get everything done in that time?
I realize the weight on everyone's minds. Working non-stop, inventing an interplanetary generation ship, leaving everything behind. I get it, Commander.
Just a little prick, Fedor.
But we know the stakes well enough. We know the consequences.
You have my trust, Fedor. Don't lose it. Daniel Holland, your assessment of the orbit station?
Yes, Commander. If I may, there's something about this orbit station that concerns me.
Go ahead.
Right. At first glance, if you look at this orbit station and all the layers of aluminum we're going to have to apply to further reinforce the titanium in H2O shielding, you'd think, no way any radiation is getting in here. But Jupiter is a different beast, thousands of times worse than the Van Allen belts. And with that amount of radiation, expect interference in comm signals, if not full-on blackout. And that's not even talking about the radiation at the equator. I'm talking anywhere within the magnetosphere.
Would it help if the comms were shut down in regions of more intense radiation?
There needs to be an open signal with Colony 1 at all times. If you shut down, there's the lengthy process of starting back up in case of emergency. And of course, an added possibility of the comms not coming back on at all.
Would relocating the comm system inside the cockpit help?
Nope. The titanium in the ship is too strong to establish a clear, open communications channel.
What do you suggest then?
I can't believe I'm suggesting this. I don't trust a mission of this magnitude to remote piloting. If there's a comms blackout, the ship's toast, as is our mission. And so are we.
You think a human will withstand this kind of radiation more than a machine?
All I'm saying is that we're trying to bullseye a target across the universe with a single bullet in a minefield of magnets and particles that could fuck our mission real good. An actual pilot would provide some level of redundancy that we'll be starving for.
You're saying a human crew on a one-way trip to Jupiter is the best option that we've got?
I never said it was a great option. It's redundancy.
I agree with Mr. Holland. We need to utilize our best available options. It's unfortunate, but this makes sense. But who is on this crew? That troubles me.
Magnetic guidance network supply landing basin. Amazonas Planitia.
Magnet dropped. Positioning now.
coming along? Not sure about Sam over there.
I'm fine. Concentrate on the MGN, please. I'm focused, Kaya. The intercept mission is complicated.
You know, if we keep this rate up, we'll have more time than we planned to test it out and finesse it.
We need every second, too, for this kind of landing sequence.
Can't believe I'm going to be back up there in 2 weeks. Once we touched down on the Wasp, I figured my flying days were done.
Ever flown with Rachel?
Oh, yes. Her piloting is still to this day the only time I felt nausea in the air. I think she was playing with me. Few people have the chops to land something like an MMLHV. She's one of them. I'm in good hands. Hell, she flew a spacecraft from Mars to Earth basically single-handed. The crews, though? We had years of training inside those landing craft. They'll have mere weeks.
Quite an icebreaker for life on Mars.
All we can do is hope that Rachel and Fedor run them through the simulations as much as possible, and they get a real feel for the process.
Did you send word to Captain Alvarez?
Yeah, he knows. And I trust Commander Lee's judgment on him. He's one of the best pilots alive.
Couldn't you send Paul up there to guide him through the landing? Omar Alvarez still has yet to log a single hour in a landing simulator and...
Paul cannot go, Kaya. He's got to focus on his rehab. That's his priority.
Wow, there's Paul Kirsch. What's with the spacesuit?
Think it's a bit much? Thought I'd prepare in case you tried to pull a Connor Nye on me and I'd have to call in an emergency depress.
Huh.
How's the jaw?
What do you want, Paul?
You've been studying the updated flight plans? Sam's granted you read-only access.
You think you'd be safe long enough before the fools in the CC can operate an emergency depress?
Have you looked over the flight plans at all?
You know, you were never supposed to come back from that EVA. But I must say, seeing you like this, I'm not going to read any goddamn flight plans. I'm not going to pilot any goddamn suicide mission to no goddamn comet, and I'm surely not going to take any goddamn orders from Sam's cripple. If he wants me dead, he can snuff me out himself. You tell Sam that. Fucking errand boy.
This is boring. Paul Kirsch to Colony 1, CC, report. You're going on this mission, Tim. Even if we strap you to the windshield, you're going.
Hey, Paul, everything okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Tim just volunteered for a night shift in the Magnet Forge. He'll probably need some assistance getting over there.
You son of a bitch.
That can be arranged. Thanks for the incentive, Commander Conrad.
Best read up on the flight plans, Tim. The human race is counting on you.
T3 MMLHV Scorpion. Low Earth orbit. 6 days remaining to close approach launch.
Ah, Rachel, welcome aboard the Scorpion. How does it feel to be in zero gravity again?
Strangely comfortable. Jiao, the view on the way up of the launch vehicle construction was very encouraging.
I was afraid we would not make up lost time.
We have Fedor here, who stayed true to his word and got us back on schedule. Only the 3 capsules from Space Station Hercules remain to be filled. The final tanker ship will be arriving at Jarvis Island tonight, and then we will add 2 days for transport and loading. We have 34 out there right now, printing the second layer of support webbing around the centipede lander. Still a tremendous amount to accomplish, but we are making the most out of limited time.
Fantastic to hear.
It appears everyone was ready to continue.
Have they been brushing up on their Maya rocket procedures?
They will be ready.
When they're not on EVA duty, the crew has been here getting familiar with the command center controls, and they're under strict orders to memorize the flight manuals before launch.
Excellent.
I've ordered all personnel in orbit to take an elevator climber down to the surface.
To the surface? What for?
I'm granting all crew mandatory personal time on Jarvis Island.
Commander, are you... For how long? Why?
64 people are about to say goodbye to the last semblance of normalcy they have. I think it would do everyone some good to spend some time on Earth for a day. One final time.
This is positively absurd. If we miss the launch...
I am agreeing to let you take the last of the human race away from Earth. For good. These people deserve this. If we miss the launch window by a day, it won't kill us.
Yes. You're right.
Once the tankers arrive at Jarvis Island, all crew in orbit will go down to the surface. Then we load the last of the supplies and take everything and everyone up for the last time.
We'll make it work, Rachel.
As you said, we'll be ready. Whether we think we are or not. You're the boss, Commander Lee.
Excellent work, Paul. Excellent.
Yeah, fucking excellent.
3 more steps. Come on. Yes. Yes. Now 20 more paces to your wheelchair. Come on.
20 paces, huh? Oh, fucking Christ.
Come on, you've got it.
You can do 20 paces. Without navigation, you sprinted from the Wasp all the way back to Colony 1 after a thruster engine fell on...
Shut up, Abby. 1, 2, 3, go!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm done. I'm done, Chloe. Get my wheelchair.
You've got 16
Fuck
more.
your 16 paces. Get my chair.
Abby.
Yeah, I got it.
Right there. Yes.
No matter what you think,
Oh, jeez.
you are making progress. Come up on this bed, Abby.
No matter what you think, Chloe, I don't feel like I'm gaining any fucking ground. And the worst of it is, this is the best I can do.
In my professional medical opinion, bullshit. Give me a moment to get this ultrasound machine up and running. Go ahead and lift up your shirt. Put the gel right there.
All right. Here?
Mm-hmm. Let's give this little girl her checkup, shall we?
What do you think of Sam's plan to send Tim to the comet? I simply don't see this plan succeeding without someone piloting from within.
No crew.
I wish I could agree with you.
Say hello, Mommy.
Hey there, kiddo. Looking good.
Damn, she's beautiful, Abby.
Beautiful and healthy.
That does it.
1057. Jarvis Island. 4 days remaining to close approach launch.
I don't fully understand how, but we could actually launch within the remaining window. Thanks for proving me wrong, Fedor.
That's why I'm here, Commander.
I always wanted to go scuba diving. Got a few buddies out in Hawaii that told me about this night diving thing they do, where they place lights on the seafloor which attract the plankton in these huge manta rays that swim all around it. Oh, that would have been pretty cool.
In my free time, I was working on climbing the 14 8,000ers. And made it close. All I had left was Annapurna and K2. Would have been nice to have finished that.
But hey, you'll have Olympus Mons, the scale when we get to Mars. It's a workable alternative.
I would advise not climbing a recently erupted supervolcano, Ava. Life will always run its course with missed opportunities and shortfalls. But try to see what you did accomplish. Focus on those memories that gave you comfort, made you happy. Your favorite songs, books you read, jokes that make you laugh. Write those things down so you never forget. You will need them, believe me. Every day this blue planet gets smaller and smaller, you will question your decision. That is why you need those memories.
Method 28, Gear 238. Launch site of emergency return vehicle 3. 8 degrees, 30 minutes, 11.0 seconds north latitude. 151 degrees, 27 minutes, 42.36 seconds west longitude. Amazonas Planitia, Mars.
We're trying to find a way around the radiation issue. Okay.
Thruster 8B loose.
Copy, Data. Secure it and move to 8C. Need a different socket bit. Go ahead and bring over the full pack. We even looked at a solar slingshot, but that would expend too much fuel and time, not to mention roasting the ship.
You've made a convincing argument for this mission, Sam. Up until the moment you involved Tim Conrad.
Yeah, I'd say. He's not piloting this mission. He's co-piloting. You want him gone, right? This mission accomplishes that. Throw him outside without a suit on. Easy. His claim is that he wants an opportunity to take part in one last good act. People are trying to figure out another solution to this. Remote piloting will not work. Danny Holland's right. We need a pilot. But it cannot be Tim Conrad. Instrumentation panel's open behind C9. Going in. Maybe I can tell Paul to revisit our earlier idea of the second burn coming before the gravity assist. Perhaps before the gravity assist? We've already run the numbers on that procedure.
All that would do is make controlling the payload even more risky before and after gravity assist.
I can't just volunteer somebody.
Here we are. Our last day on Earth. Again.
Fate is a peculiar cohort. You think this was all worth it?
Do you?
You know my answer.
Yeah, I do. I feel terrible for leaving Mars when I did, and how I did. But leaving Mars meant pulling this off. It meant giving us all a chance. I'd have done the same all over again 10 times.
Rachel, Fedor.
Commander Lee.
Everybody, gather around, gather around. Captain Shaw's crew has finished up loading the last of the supplies into Climber 6. At midnight, we make our final ascent to the surface station with the last of our cargo. When we reach orbit, we need to work fast to load up the cargo and seal the space station, power down the elevator's orbit station, then secure to the ship. These are your last hours on Earth. After tonight, you will never step foot outside without a spacesuit on. You will never experience a sunset like this ever again. For the next 7 hours, I order you all to forget about work and relax. Go swimming, take a walk along the beach. Think of all the things you'll never be able to do again, and do them. As you will. Rachel, Fedor. Would you mind assisting Boa and Rose with the supplies? I want to make sure they have enough time for themselves.
Of course, Commander.
Sure thing, Jiao. Thank you, Commander Lee, for everything you've done. You need anything?
Nope. Go on, Rachel. I want to be alone for a while.
Flynn's quarters, Colony 1.
Come on in. Morning, Paul.
Sam, when's the last time you slept?
Oh, I'm fine. I'll get some rest after breakfast. Wait, no, I gotta... what's up?
How's the flight plan updates coming? Any progress?
I've written it and rewritten it, and the uncertainty level with remote piloting is just frankly too high. And it sure as hell doesn't work with a pre-gravity assist burn. No two ways about it. It needs to be manned.
Yeah.
You already finished your morning PT?
You know, I do PT day in, day out. Some days I make great progress, with a lot of mobility I didn't have hours earlier, but the next day, or even later in the day, it's as if I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah, it's a slog, man, no doubt. But it's all part of the process. You'll get there.
Right. I'll just come out and say it. You need a human pilot to lead this comet-intercept mission, right? You're looking at him.
What? You? Oh, Jesus.
You need a pilot who can maneuver a Maya rocket with pinpoint accuracy.
Wait.
That's me.
You're not joking. You aren't joking.
And you know what? I'm probably the best qualified to do it.
You're You're seriously proposing this?
Yes.
No, you... Absolutely not, Paul.
You need a good pilot for a one-way mission. I volunteer.
No, Paul. I'm not allowing you to...
Sam, I can barely walk. And once the landings happen, my capabilities will be almost nil.
You're not going on this mission.
I'm wasting time, Sam. I'm wasting my time with this physical therapy that's not going anywhere. I'm wasting Chloe's time when she's definitely got more important matters.
No.
The loss of bone density in my legs will never fully recover no matter how hard I try.
Oh, bullshit, Paul.
In a short amount of time, I'm gonna be as good as useless around here.
Oh, says who? This conversation's over.
If not me, then who?
We operate it remotely. We don't need
for Christ's sake, Sam.
We just need to find that different variable, the puzzle piece that makes it all come together.
You're not making sense. Deep down, you know I'm right. I don't need my legs to pilot it. This is how it's gotta be.
You're my best friend! And you have the nerve to come in here and throw this on me?
This is a hard decision you have to make, but the consequences of saying no could compromise everything. I have to do this, Sam. You need to let me do this. Sam, I'm going.
You continue with your rehab, that is not changing. You son of a...